YouTubers. What's going on? What are you doing, Max? What are you doing on the porch? Huh? What you doing? What you doing? Y'all can't see Max. Yeah. Yeah. I guess they got him out, letting him around. Letting him run for a minute, ain't they? I guess Hunter or one of them got him out. I came outside. I got the bandsaw put back together. I say put back together like I had one before. Got the bandsaw put together. Here, I can get up real quick. Show you my little bitty studio. There's the bandsaw. My little workbench. Now I gotta get the camera set back up. I love listening to the birds. I just talk to them. Today, I'm smoking some Salty Dogs. Dan's Tobacco Salty Dogs. I'm smoking it. In my James Stumbo pipe. Got no name for the pipe. Maybe that's something y'all can help me with. What could I call my pipe? Besides Stumbo's pipes. It's the only one I'm gonna make. So Stumbo's pipe. This stuff is really good. This stuff is really good. The Salty Dog is a, I think I read up on it because I'd never smoked it before when Jason sent it to me. And I think it said it had Virginia with a pinch of Perique, or just a touch of Perique, or just a pinch of Perique. With Caribbean rum. And it is, you can get that sweetness. I mean, it's very, that rum is very sweet. Like it's a really good, it's a really good tobacco. And when I was reading it, I think it said a long process of Caribbean rum, and a lot of people still don't realize what that there is a difference in flavoring. There's a topping and a casing, and a lot of people still don't realize that, or don't understand it either. So when it talked about a long process, I tell some people that like my caramel cake, that is a very long process. That is a months and months long process to make that blend. And I'm not going to get in how I make it, but it takes a long time to case that blend. The best way I can explain it to you is if you've ever made beef jerky or deer jerky, that is like, or maybe roasted a hog. You know, that takes a long time, something like that. Uh, to do that, you would like, what you do is you flavor. You might stick like apples. Uh, apple juice is a natural meat tenderizer anyway, so is apples. So that's why you always see the apple in the mouth. A lot of people would cut up apples and stick it inside of the hog when they're roasting the hog. And what I mean by roasting is they make them a big long bed, and the way we do it here is we dig a hole, and then we'll make the bottom, wood and stuff, and then let it get nice and hot and get a bunch of embers in there, and then you set your hog on top of it and then set it on there, and it takes overnight. I mean, all day long and the next day too, and then you eat it, the next evening. Or if you make jerky, as you all know, like you would marinate jerky for a day or two. I do mine 2 days. But you marinate the jerky and then you slowly dry it. You dry out the meat, and nowadays they have dehydrators and you can use it with the oven. But actually, me and Boris was talking today about the way I grew up doing it, and the way he said that they still do it there is they let it dry out by the sun. I mean, I don't know if y'all know about hanging stuff, but also we've also let stuff smoke in an old fridge. Cut out the bottom of it, and or not cut out the stuff on the inside of it, and then cut out the bottom where it's got all these trays, and then put you a fire down in the bottom where like your vegetables and stuff will go, and let it just smoke. Let the fire go out and let it just smoke, and it'll sit there and smoke. You can hang it from the top. But it is a long process to case. It's not something that you just take, when people start talking about, flavoring, they think that you just grab like, I don't know, pick something. Pick whatever you want. Maple syrup. Pick what you want. Rum or something, and just, pour you some in a bottle and spray it on, or pour it in, or whatever. And that's not a casing. A casing is flavoring, but it is a process that gets inside of the leaves. We want the leaves to have those flavors, and that's what this does. Now, what is a topping? A topping is just that. I mean, just like y'all have an angel food cake, and maybe you take some whipped cream and put a little topping on it. That's a topping. That's basically the best way I can describe the difference in the two to you. Another thing about this tobacco, let me set it down. I'll show you the tobacco. Here is how it comes. So it's hard. I know y'all don't see that. You can't say, hey, it's hard, but it's hard. I know you can hear it. So what I do, I cut off an extra little piece. Usually I don't normally do this, but you can cut it long ways or you can cut it short ways. I cut it short ways into little flakes. We try to get it without breaking it. I cut it short ways into little flakes. So I cut the side of it off, and then you can, that's your decision. It can smoke different if you rub it, or if you want to do the fold and stuff, or method, every which way you want to do it. It can smoke different. It can smoke different pipes. I got it first time I tried it. I tried it in this pipe, and just the flavors right there when I retrohale. I can taste that the rum. I can taste the sweetness. The Virginia's come through, or Virginia comes through as well. I don't get much Perique, and that's one thing. I'm not a big Perique fan, and I'm not getting that Perique either when I smoke this blend. So I guess it's, I guess why I like it is the Caribbean rum in it. I like aged Virginias. I'm not really a fan of new Virginias, but the aged Virginias. But the Caribbean rum in this is, man, it's delicious. I mean, it's delicious. It really is, and it smokes. It smokes up. Well, it's hot out here. I guess, I mean, I didn't want it to be a review. I don't really review tobacco because you all make your own decisions. You don't need me telling you which tobaccos to buy and which tobaccos not to buy. I don't try to force that on anyone. I leave the reviews to other people. That's not me. But in turn, I guess it did kind of turn into a small review. And kind of like little tips, I guess, or hints, or information on the difference in a casing and a topping. Didn't really know, didn't really have that. I just was going to show you how I cut it. But there's nothing wrong with information. That's how people learn. So hopefully if you found anything helpful, I'm glad. It makes me feel good. And like I said, I don't have a name. I don't have a name for my pops. Stumbo's pop. I don't know. So if you have anything, if you have a name, let me know a name. As always, I hope that you all are smoking the blends that you love and the pops that you love. Y'all have a good weekend, and I'll see you Monday. Take care.